If you want to see infidelity with cheating husbands and wives, you should definitely watch our picks for the best adultery movies.
Why can't we just be like that again? I know you feel it too. I mean, what are you so afraid of?
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fuck you.
That'll make you happy.
Fuck you.
Unfaithful is an erotic thriller drama film directed by Adrian Lyne and stars Richard Gere, Diane Lane, Olivier Martinez, and Eric Pursullivan. Following the shocking premise of its title, Unfaithful follows Connie Sumner, who has a loving husband, a beautiful home, and a wonderful son. But she wants more. When she's approached one day by a handsome stranger while trying to hail a taxi, she becomes obsessed with him and eventually starts an affair. But her selfish actions soon catch up with her.
No, I can't. Come on, it's over. Yeah.
Number 9. Fatal Attraction.
Nice to meet you.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
I don't think so, no.
Fatal Attraction is a psychological thriller film directed by Adrian Lyne and stars Glenn Close, Michael Douglas, and Anne Archer. Brilliantly mixing intense sex affairs with the paranoia and fear of being watched like a hunter's prey, Fatal Attraction finds happily married Dan live a wealthy life in New York City. But one stupid decision leads to an affair with a mysterious woman. But hiding her is not the problem. Her dangerous and terrifying stalking is.
You're a lawyer? And you work for the firm, what's the name? Well, anyway. We've definitely met.
Well, you have a good memory.
I never forget a face.
Number 8. The Last Seduction.
I'm starting to feel like some kind of a...
Sex object.
Yes, exactly, a sex object.
Live it up.
The Last Seduction is a neo-noir erotic thriller film directed by John Dahl and stars Linda Fiorentino, Peter Berg, and Bill Pullman. This deadly thriller follows the most dangerous woman a man could ever encounter. One that ruthlessly convinces you to commit the worst crimes for her own good. After tricking her husband into selling cocaine and running off with the profit, femme fatale Bridget sees her next victim in an insurance worker and recruits him to kill off her husband.
I like my privacy, okay?
Let me in.
No.
Please.
No!
And screw you.
Right. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Number 7.
I married you even though I didn't love you. But you knew that. Aren't you as much to blame for what's happened as I?
The Painted Veil is a drama film directed by John Curran and stars Naomi Watts, Edward Norton, Liev Schreiber, and Toby Jones. As a mixture of romance with a period drama epidemic story, The Painted Veil represents the hopeful redemption for a scientist's callow wife. Secretly having an affair with another man, she follows her husband to 1920s China to fight a cholera outbreak. There, she embarks on a journey of self-discovery that may or may not lead to a new self.
I've far too much to do here to think of you very much at all.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I feel useless.
What do you propose that I do about
God's
that?
sakes, Walter, will you stop punishing me?
Number 6. Little Children.
Hot enough for you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so humid.
Little Children is a 2006 drama film directed by Todd Field and stars Kate Winslet, Patrick Wilson, Jennifer Connelly, and Jackie Earle Haley. In a perfect town full of perfect parents devoted to preparing their children for a glamorous Harvard future, everything is predictable and absurdly ordered. When a stay-at-home mom who is sick of acting like a perfect mom starts an affair with a dad rebelling against his wife's illusionistic job wishes, everything will fall apart sooner or later.
Remember what happened to your knee last week? You should be careful, Brad.
I'll be careful.
Promise?
Yeah.
Number 5.
Feel
feel anything, period, because you have carved out this little part for yourself in the world where you get to be a voyeur and a hermit and a lover whenever you feel like it.
The Bridges of Madison County is a 1995 romantic drama film directed by Clint Eastwood and stars him alongside Meryl Streep. Slowly and carefully written, The Bridges of Madison County manages to come to a truly satisfying conclusion, despite the difficult themes it relays. Chronicled over many years, we follow a housewife starting an intense affair with a post-middle-age photographer in this powerful romance about true love and all its characteristics across the time.
I don't want to need you.
What?
Because I can't have you.
What difference does that make?
Number 4.
Jack Twist.
Ennis.
Your folks should stop at Ennis?
Delmar.
Brokeback Mountain follows the forbidden love story of two young cowboys. Set in 1963, the film follows the lives of Ennis and Jack as they try to hide their true selves and continue with their normal lives. The film was directed by Ang Lee and received critical and commercial acclaim. The film was released in 2005 and stars Heath Ledger as Ennis and Jake Gyllenhaal as Jack.
I looked in that case first chance I got, and there was my note still tied there. That line hadn't touched water in its life.
Doesn't mean nothing, Elmer.
Don't try and fool me no more, Ennis. I know what it means. Jack Twist.
Number 3.
I talked to Hannah this morning on the phone, and she said that you two might be going to the country for the weekend.
Yeah, she loves to go out in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
But I go nuts.
Hannah and Her Sisters is a 1986 comedy drama film written and directed by Woody Allen and stars him alongside Mia Farrow, Michael Caine, Barbara Hershey, and Diane Weist. Smart, tender, and funny in equal measures, Hannah and Her Sisters follows 3 siblings who routinely meet each other to have a chat and tell the others what's new. This is where several plot lines emerge to tell stories of love, life, and infidelities. Over the course of the film, we learn that the 3 sisters are not so far from each other as it seems.
This has to be done very skillfully and very diplomatically.
Did you ever read this one?
Elliot, don't! Lee, I'm in love with you.
Number 2. The Graduate.
Are you always this much afraid of being alone?
Yes.
Well, why can't you just lock the doors and go to bed?
I'm very neurotic.
The Graduate is a 1967 romantic comedy drama film directed by Mike Nichols and stars Anne Bancroft, Dustin Hoffman, and Catherine Ross. This all-time classic coming-of-age dramedy tells the story of 21-year-old Benjamin Braddock, a recent college graduate who wants to hide himself from adult advice and duties to instead enjoy the playful youth. Everything goes all right when he is seduced by Mrs. Robinson, a bored housewife and friend of his parents, until Benjamin starts falling in love with another woman.
Here we are. You got me into your house. You give me a drink. You put on music. Now you start opening up your personal life to me and tell me your husband won't be home for hours.
So?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
I were to offer you $1 million for one night with your wife.
I'd assume you're kidding.
Let's pretend I'm not. What would you say?
Dana, I'm still going over some offering statements. You gotta...
What's wrong with her?
Don't touch me, pig.
Can we talk it over, please?
Why don't you talk it over with your little trick over there, huh, bitch?
I don't even know what's going on with you two. I don't want to know. I mean, you can stay and watch if you want.
Number 1.
周生份人對太太幾細心啊。
邊處係呢？
In the Mood for Love is a romantic drama film written and directed by Wong Kar-wai and stars Maggie Cheung and Tony Leung. Emotionally moving and visually beautiful, In the Mood for Love sees 2 unhappy souls cheated on by their respective partners. As they fall for each other, they are sure they must rise above the injustice done to them. But when in the mood for love, a lonesome soul can't be rejected twice.
佢話係佢事頭送俾佢嘅，所以日日都戴住喎。
我太太嘅個手都同你嗰個一模一樣。
我知道，我 我見過。你想講咩啊？
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to Community TV.